the foes in the moment.
Hey guys, it's Call of Duty Owning 123 here, and we're back with some more Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for you. Today I'm playing on Seatown, and yeah, it was just really a bit of a catch-up video to tell you guys what's going on with us in Modern Warfare 3 at the moment, and talk about the gameplay of it. So yeah, first off, I just want to talk about the gameplay here. I'm using the Type 95, I believe, here. This is the first, it's like the 4th or 5th game that I played with this gun, because, yeah, I've tended to stay away from the usual, kind of cheap guns, I guess that people would call them, just purely to be different. But, yeah, I decided to give the Type 95 a go today, because I haven't really been, experimenting with triple burst guns at all. So yeah, I'm using Type 95 with red dot sight, I believe. I haven't unlocked anything else at this point. And FMG9 akimbo. Yeah, here's just a complete accuracy fail because my controller's messing up a bit. But yeah, that's the guns that I'm using. I believe I'm using Sleight of Hand, Hardline Pro. Yes, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro, and Steady Aim Pro or Stalker Pro, probably Stalker Pro, and I'm using the Specialist Strike package. As you can see, I'm using Quick Draw, Assassin, Scavenger or Steady Aim, one of the two, and then obviously at the end you get all of the perks. So yeah, this is what I'm doing today. This is really just a bit of a gameplay just to show a slightly more defensive strategy instead of running and gunning, how you can just run around. And it might take slightly longer to get kills, as you'll notice from me here, but it's a good way of really just getting few kills, but, well, lots of kills, but it takes quite a long time to get them. It's quite a high accuracy class, this, so like especially with the red dots, like the Type 95 is deadly. Here, this guy just runs past me, and I just take him down. I genuinely don't know how he didn't see me there, or how I didn't die. But I think, yeah, in a bit there's another controller. I don't know why my controller was messing up a bit, and I go to aim at this guy, and I just die, I think. No, yeah, here. Yeah, that was a shame. But yeah, and I'm playing quite defensively, and this is just really one way of using the Specialist class. So I prefer to have Hardline. I always use Hardline with Specialists purely because it's just so helpful in order to get them really quickly, all your perks. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm just staying around this area at the moment. I'm using this building that's on my left, which has a whole area, a whole view of the area over B, which is an extremely useful pinpoint to have, because here, as you can see, you can just take down the enemy wherever they are, and that's a good way of getting kill streaks. Also, if, like you can see there, a Predator missile is launched, you're inside, so you'll be safe. So yeah, enjoyed the gameplay really. There's some other stuff that I want to talk about really. I quite like to talk about now just how I think Modern Warfare 3 is going at the moment, because it's been almost exactly a month since Modern Warfare 3 came out, and obviously patterns have started to emerge, and particular gameplay has been, like, I don't know, people have started to play in a particular way. I mean, it's definitely become more of a run and gun game. Modern Warfare 2 was renowned for its camping, which I more or less agree with. I mean, it depended on the match really, but I think this is definitely a run and gun game. It's all about flanking your enemies, running around the sides of the map, and then just rounding them up and taking them off their spawn, which I think is quite competitive really, because like, I find that most games I'm winding up with, like, or not just me, but in general, everyone's winding up with very high kills, but very high deaths as well, so having a 1-to-1 ratio, which I think obviously it doesn't make very good gameplay, which I'll come on to a bit later. But yeah, I just feel that it's kind of really stressful. It's always quite nerve-wracking because you're like, I could play Modern Warfare 2 quite casually in that I could just run around and just kill all the enemies when I saw them. But with this, you've really got to think tactically, which I find it quite difficult. In that they've designed the map so that instead of being wide and open, they've made them quite tight cornered, and yeah, it's definitely a much more stressful game. But apart from that, I don't think that any guns are particularly overpowered, and the ones that are patched, obviously FMG9 Akimbo is going to be nerfed at some point. The PP90, everyone had a massive craze with the PP90. Everybody was using that because obviously it's got such a high fire rate, and obviously the Type 95 is one that's been used quite a lot. But really, I think they've all been relatively balanced. There was no I mean, the UMP of Modern Warfare 2, there hasn't really been an equivalent, I don't believe, at the moment, which is very good. I'm quite pleased about that. What else is there? Yeah, most people seem to be using the specialist strike package. I certainly noticed less and less assault. There's pretty much nobody that uses support from the games that I've played, but definitely quite a lot of specialist and some assault is being used. In terms of how it relates to Modern Warfare 2, I think that it's much more fast-paced than Modern Warfare 2. The maps are so much tighter, as I already mentioned. But yeah, I think Modern Warfare 2 was kind of a game that you could just pick up and play any time. But with Modern Warfare 3, I tend to have a couple of games where I do really, really well, and then a couple of games where I just don't. So, like, for example, I'd have a couple of games where I have like a streak of games that I have a very good KD on, and then a couple of games where I just completely fail. I don't know if that's the same with you guys, but that's what I personally been experiencing. There I am, just dying again. Yeah, this isn't the most amazing gameplay, and this is kind of what I want to talk about now, because recently on our channel, for those of you who have been following, and thank you for following if you haven't, we will be uploading a lot more of everything really, and hopefully if you liked it you'll subscribe to us. But yeah, recently we've just been uploading Minecraft. I don't know if you've noticed, we've been doing our Let's Play on Minecraft, which has taken up quite a bit of our time, but that's not really the main reason that we haven't been doing Modern Warfare 3. I mean, as you'll notice, the quality isn't incredible. I mean, it's decent quality compared to some capture cards in widescreen and stuff, and it's HD, but it's not. I know it's not brilliant. So I think that around Christmas time we're going to be getting HD PVRs, which is brilliant news for our channel. And yeah, that's really. If you've been a bit put off by our quality or whatever, we will be getting HD PVRs, and that means that all of our video will come in beautiful HD. We'll be able to mess around with some of the settings and just make it a bit more vibrant for you guys. It also means that we will be uploading more gameplay, because we've got certainly quite a few games that are, well, better than this. We've got quite a few games that we've done really decently on, but we haven't wanted to upload them because we've been wanting to save them for when we really can upload them in the best quality, with the best quality commentaries that we can. So that's really the reason for not uploading so much Modern Warfare 3. Obviously around Christmas time there will be a lot more, because it's when all the Christmas noobs, as we like to call them, the ones who get it for Christmas, I mean they're not necessarily noobs, but it's just they haven't played it before, come on. So we'll get some good gameplay then, and obviously we'll upload it in HD as soon as it comes out. But yeah, so look forward to seeing that from us. And yeah, we are really, really excited about going into HD. I don't know if you want to see anything else from us. We've got Modern Warfare 3 obviously coming up, and Minecraft we're going to be continuing for a long time, thanks to the positive feedback that we've had on Minecraft. It is good. And yeah, just say if you want to see anything specific. I don't know. I personally really enjoyed doing my Battlefield 3 online playthrough. So I don't know if you want to see any more of that. If you do, it's fine. The way I'm playing this is, here, I've kind of got myself into this room because once I'm on a kill streak using specialists, I tend to become increasingly defensive. I like really, I think that the rate of not camping, but I stay in the same place more the higher the kill streak I'm on, really, because I tend to just, like, see there, I got up to a 5 kill streak, but then unfortunately I died, and that's because I was too overthinking it. I was thinking, right, where can he come from? Oh my god, what am I going to do? Rather than just taking it naturally, which is what I should have done. That guy annoys me because I don't know if it's happened already or whether it's in a minute. I go back there and I get knifed in exactly the same place again. Like, I was just like, hang on, has this not already happened to me? Yeah, also, sorry, just going back to what I was saying earlier about specialists. What I like about specialists is that, with hardline, it means you can get, obviously, your perks one quicker. But if people think, oh no, I don't want to use hardline because I, say, prefer quick draw, I prefer assassin, which is perfectly understandable. With hardline, as soon as you do anything, you capture a flag, you take down air support, you get 1 kill, then you automatically get it anyway, so it's definitely worth having it if you ask me. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you next time.